Hi, this is John Hewlett, founder and formulator of Cardio Miracle. I'd like to say thank you to all of our great customers and people who've supported us over the last 10 and a half years. It's been an amazing journey. We've just improved our product, as many of you are aware, for I believe the 8th time in 11 years. And so we're pretty excited about that. But with that comes change, and with change comes skepticism in today's world. And I don't know why people would be skeptical of us. We've tried to provide the very, very best product, be very transparent. We improve it. Most products have 4 or 5, maybe 10 ingredients. We have over 55 ingredients, and we're continually trying to make it better, not more profitable. We're trying to make it work better. That's really, really important to us. And this last year, we found through a wonderful new manufacturing upgrade that they could meet our high demand, our high quality standards, and to be able to source our materials in larger quantities so we could hold our price point. We have not raised our prices in over 5 years. 5 years, where everything else in the world has gone up in cost or everything is smaller. Now, we do have something that's smaller. It's our scoop. That seems to have really concerned a lot of people, that we've gone to a small scoop, that we're somehow not delivering the same value. We're just saying use 2 scoops instead of the one bigger scoop. It's easier. It was more efficient for us to have a smaller scoop. And you can also use this to get into a water bottle or things that often people have had more trouble using our bigger scoop. So there was a reason behind the scoop, and it was merely to try to make it more convenient for people to take 1.5 servings, 2 servings, 4 servings with the smaller scoop. But if you take these 2 scoops and scoop them into your existing scoop that you had from your previous canister, you'll find that it fills that scoop. It's the same. It's 10.5 grams per serving of the best ingredients in the world. Now, we used to have 13.5 grams of material for every serving. That was a year ago. And that's when we replaced the erythritol as the sweetener, because we found that monk fruit and organic stevia could be more efficient, wouldn't take up as much room, and the sweetening would actually be improved. So we improved the sweetener by having very small amounts of monk fruit and stevia, both organic, the finest blend in the world for sweetener, and eliminated erythritol, which had served us well, but there was some controversy, but we were ahead of that and wanted to go to organic monk fruit and stevia. So we took 3 grams essentially of erythritol out of the formula. So when people say, how come these new pouches don't weigh as much as this canister that I had from a year ago from a sale that I bought? That's because we took out 3 grams and 90 servings. That's 270 grams. That's a lot of erythritol. Has nothing to do with the nitric oxide, has nothing to do with the vitamin D, has nothing to do with the antioxidants, the anti-inflammatories. And we've added a few more milligrams of NAC, lion's mane, and also glutathione. Now, those are 3 of the blockbuster supplements that most people take individually and spend $20, $30, $40, $50 a month on just those ingredients in a capsule. We now have, with the nitric oxide, a very, very legitimate boost to our ingredient panel with the glutathione, the NAC, and the lion's mane, which has been added. But guess what? Those ingredients in a powder taste terrible. They taste terrible. In a capsule, you don't know what the taste is, but in a powder, you do. And we have an extraordinary challenge in trying to make sure that the flavor of Cardio Miracle is palatable and good for people. So did we change the flavor profile a little bit? Yes. We improved it with organic monk fruit and stevia, the finest sweetening blend ever in the world. We added glutathione, NAC, and lion's mane, all very good for cognitive thinking, cellular replication, anti-carcinogenic, all of those types of wonderful things. We added those things, but that impacted the taste. So in order to do that, we had to deal with some additional flavoring and some additional aspects of having a little bit of a taste of a vanilla type of extract that allows us to be able to make that palatable with those new ingredients. So if you have a problem with the taste, please, this is food. For a lot of people, it's like medicine. More important than medicine. Don't let the taste, for heaven's sakes, get in your way. Most people love the new taste. They think it's great. For those of you who've never tried the old or the 4 or 5 versions ago, it's substantially better. But you can always make it less sweet with more water. You can add fruit juice. You can add greens to it. You could add apple cider vinegar. You can add any type of fruit or vegetable juice without any problem and dilute your Cardio Miracle to your own personal taste and desires. You can also make it in a wonderful fruit or vegetable smoothie with your greens. So please understand, I'm a little impatient when I say, well, it tastes a little funny. No, this is life-altering food. This is life-altering nutritional science that is going to help bless your life and the life of others. This isn't castor oil. This is like drinking punch compared to that. So I hope that you understand. Smaller scoop to make it more efficient. It is better for our packaging situation to avoid damage to our pouches. We've moved to pouches instead of canisters. Couple of reasons. Some of you maybe remember there was in Long Beach Harbor, there were a bunch of ships sailing around for like 6 months. They couldn't deliver their goods. We had canisters in those ships. I'm not real comfortable about what's going on in the Suez Canal. I'm not very comfortable with what's going on in the Middle East and in the Far East and places throughout the world with shipping things. We can get pouches domestically. They weigh less, they're more environmentally friendly, and they actually save us a little money so we could add the new ingredients and add a more efficient scoop without having to raise our price. So that's why we went to pouches, because we can ship these all over the world to international customers on a more favorable basis. So people are getting more money for their Cardio Miracle, more value for their Cardio Miracle, and less money to the postal system. So that's another reason. The other thing was we had all kinds of problems with canister lids being too tight, not tight enough, not fitting exactly right. There was a lot of issues with that. So if you know, some people may have a little problem because this has powder, like any pouch. This isn't a triple Ziploc bag. This is just as good a pouch container as we can find. But you may want to leave this in a Ziploc bag, or you may want to keep a canister, or you may want to have a glass jar or a dark glass jar. Pour your Cardio Miracle out of the pouch into that jar and just scoop out of your jar, work out of your jar. The pouches helped us save you money by not raising the price. The pouches save everyone money, us and you, especially those who are on subscription who get free shipping. There's no such thing as free shipping. We have to pay for the shipping. It comes out of the cost. So we've tried to provide more value for our subscribing people by giving them a nice discount to buy every other month, every third month, preferably. We give them the discount on the product. We provide the shipping, which is not free, but costs us $10 to $15 per package. And at the same time, we've tried to reward you with other incentives. So, and then we have our sales. Not to say that we have all kinds of sales. And we're actually going to have one again this month. So keep that in mind. Keep your inbox open to Cardio Miracle. One of the things that happens in life is when you're dealing with 50 plus ingredients and you're dealing with little teeny print, sometimes there's issues. Now we have some proprietary blends and some nutrients that come in groups of multiple ingredients. And so there's been some discussion among some thinking that we took ingredients out. We actually had some blends that were not as descriptive as they needed to be from the manufacturer that omitted some of the things that were more apparent in the past. We've corrected that. That's going to be corrected in the coming month on People See. We have not eliminated anything of any significant importance other than lowering a small amount of flow agent that helps to reduce the powder and to help it be able to flow, which is another contributor to a slightly less amount per gram of the 10.5 grams per serving. So little less flow agent, a more efficient, smaller amount of sweetener, 3 new ingredients and pouches. But I can assure you that the value and all of the nitric oxide important ingredients are the same and actually now have been enhanced. So that's the story of scoop, pouches, flavor. You can help us as part of helping to keep our costs low so we can continue to provide the finest supplement in the world at the fairest and the most efficient value to our customers. One thing you could do is you could send us a testimonial of your benefits that you've seen from Cardio Miracle, your energy, your sleep, your intimacy, your recovery from sports, athletics, gardening, maybe the fact that you're able to walk, the autophagy, the losing of weight. Other people have seen benefits with their diabetic markers, their blood pressure markers, their cardiovascular markers, their kidney markers, all of those things. We would love to have your testimonials. You don't need to get into a lot of medical specifics, but if you could just share with your passion, gratitude, and enthusiasm, if you have had this kind of an experience, send us a video. It doesn't have to be professional. Look at this. I'm just doing this for you, but just send us a testimonial. And for every testimonial we get, we want to send you one of our $20 water bottles, Cardio Miracle water bottles, as our thank you for sending in that video. So we'd encourage you to write a testimonial or tell a testimonial of you or a family member. Make a short video that we can use in our marketing to help boost sales so we can continue to offer this great value to all of our customers at the finest price possible. And finally, thanks so much for taking a minute to watch this. Next week, I'm entering my 73rd year. The last 17 years have been a gift, the gift of nitric oxide. Saved my life. There's no question. I'm far from in perfect health, as you can tell. But I'm telling you, my gratitude for the science of nitric oxide and the miracle of being a part of the Cardio Miracle experience and seeing tens of thousands of lives now being influenced on a regular basis is really beyond what I can even express. I was born on Mother's Day, 72 years ago, this Sunday. Wonderful mother, wonderful life. So keep a lookout. We're going to have a John Still Alive, 72 years old, Mother's Day and Memorial Day special introduction of our new 180 serving jumbo family commercial pack coming up that will be sent out in the next week. So look to take advantage of trying the 180 serve, seeing if you can maneuver through a bigger pouch into the canisters of your choice, glass and things that are probably more healthy for you, and take a look at the 180, because the 180 package, we believe, will be the finest value ever offered, ever in your cost per serving will be significantly even below $1.50 a serving, which is unbelievable. So we're very, very excited about that. So keep your eye open for that. And to all of you, thank you for being a part of the last 10 years of the Cardio Miracle story. And God bless your mothers, grandmothers, wives, and daughters for the special role they play. And what a great gift is to get your mother or your grandmother or mother-in-law on Cardio Miracle for Mother's Day, so we're not having to visit more graves on Memorial Day.